What's up, everybody? It's Byron here, and I'm finally back to give you guys a top speed tune. Sorry for the long wait. I'm pretty sure you guys are okay with it. I think I'm good for now. Um, for anybody, for I think everybody at this point now doesn't know my grandmother did pass away after my last video post or video that I posted. Um, that's why I've been on since the last posting, because I'm gonna just give myself enough time to at least get back in the rhythm doing things and doing this and dealing with all the other stuff that came after that pretty much. Not a whole lot, um but with that, but other than that, I'm just gonna go straight into the tune. Hoping to get back in the tunes pretty regularly. Um I'm gonna continue at least to do the engine swap tunes that I was doing, and I'm just gonna go straight to the RX7 here. This is a 290 tune. When I go on the track later in the video, it only goes 289 because of the wind speed currently, but on good wind speed, about 12 to 13 feet per second, you'll hit 290. But unless they did something in the over a month I was gone, uh, I don't think they did. So going straight to the suspension. Suspension's pretty much standard for how I have it. You want 85 in the front, 95 in the rear for the right height. Into the roll bars are up to you guys, honestly. I have done a few things with them on a couple of cars, not a whole lot, but most of the time I won't really mess with them. Compression is going to be 40 front and rear. Expansion is going to be 30 front and rear. You want the natural frequency or spring rate all the way down front and rear, 1.7 in the front, 1.9 in the rear. I do have camber on this just to help it in the turn mainly and give it more stability in the straights. So we want 3.0 on camber on the front and 1.5 in the rear, and no toe angle whatsoever. Um, and probably should have mentioned this as I went into this, but this is the RX7 with the 787B engine swap. Um, Going over to the transmission, you want to set your top speed to 450. And once you get your top speed to 450, I'm pretty confident that all thing I had to do was just mess with the final. I don't remember actually ever messing with any of the gears whatsoever. So once you get the 450 on the top speed, go to your adjustments on your gears and just set the final to 3.783. You guys should be matching what I have. Don't match the left numbers of the actual gear ratios. Match the top speed of which those gears can hit. If you guys aren't hitting the exact same speed I'm getting with the different numbers, because you guys have different numbers, try to match the best you can to the numbers, because the numbers are gonna on the right, which is kilometers for some reason. Those are what you want to be aiming for. It's more fine tuning on the left side, but if you get to a certain point, you can just aim for a specific speed on the gear, and it'll hit that. It'll hit close to that speed. Not exactly, but it'll give you the most you can out of that gear. But yeah, with that, I'm gonna head out to the track and try to show you guys. The handling on is pretty good. Of course, if you have racing softs on, you're gonna be having real good handling. But the problem with that, and that's the reason why I have sports hards on. If you guys want, you can put sports softs on. I just have sports hards. I'm pretty confident that's the stock tires you get on the RX7. So if you guys want to, you guys can go up to the sports softs. But it shouldn't affect the handling too much to the point where you're gonna spin out on the turn. For anybody that's not running manual, I will advise to probably lengthen your fourth gear, because if you just run this tune with automatic, it will most likely shift because I redlined the crap out of the fourth gear just to get the 289 to 290. So I would readjust the fourth gear if you're not comfortable running manual or you don't want to run manual whatsoever. You want to run automatic. It's completely fine. Just all you have to do is readjust the gear, lengthen it out a little bit, not too much. I would say at most where it is right now at 495, bring it up about 5, maybe 10 kilometers, so 500 or 505 on fourth gear, and you should be fine after that. Yeah, this is to my knowledge, I haven't done anything else with any other cars, but I know there hasn't been really any cars that have come out lately. I do know we have one coming out. I believe it's this week. If not, it's next week. I do remember seeing a post on Twitter on Bliffney. I can't remember the guy's name, honestly, off the top of my head. But pretty much Bliffney stated that they're releasing 3 new cars next week. And it looks to be pretty cool. One of them looks to be either a newer model of a car or another Vision, which I don't think is going to be the case. I'm pretty sure it's a newer model car of something. I'm not really sure though. But we got 3 new cars to look forward to in the next update. That's going to be out within the next 14 days, I'd imagine. Because they said next week on, I think it's Friday or Thursday. So should be this week. If not, it's definitely next week. I guys saw back there with sports cars, I had a little bit of problem. I did have a little bit of problem getting it to turn a little bit, only because I've played Gran Turismo in over a month, honestly. So, but yeah, it'll handle better if you have sports softs. It will take a little while if you get to 290. It runs a strong 288, but in ideal wind conditions, you'll get a strong 289 to 290. But it doesn't hit 289 as you're here until the halfway mark. But yeah, and honestly, that's about it. I will be posting the Sylvia Q, not K, the Q. Because the Sylvia Q is the fastest car to my knowledge of the engine swap cars. Not the game, of course, but that belongs to Tomahawk. But fastest car in the engine swap group goes to the Sylvia, and I'll be posting that later on this week, hopefully Thursday. Yeah, with that'll be the end of the video. So if you guys like the video, hit the like button. If you guys want to, subscribe for more videos. Right now, it's just gonna be tunes. Honestly, I don't see anybody from the previous games I used to race with getting on this game anymore. It's just, I think I'm the only one that's really this into Gran Turismo right now out of the main group of people I race with. So honestly, if there's any of you guys that would want to race with me, you guys see my gamer tag, just hit me up on PlayStation, and if you guys want to, just send friend requests, and I'll join your lobbies if you guys want me to. I'm going to be mostly on in the early mornings though, due to my work schedule. So I'm probably not going to be, I might get on before work, but most likely be after work. So it'll be around 7 o'clock in the morning, Eastern time. Oh, and also if there's any questions you guys have, or any, well, I won't say any suggestions right now. I'm not going to take any suggestions until all the engine swaps are taken care of. Or most of them. I'm not doing all the engine swaps. Not all the engine swap cars are, this fast, of course, but not all of them are going over 250. But once I get done with all the engine swaps, I'll accept more requests or any suggestions or possibly tunes that you guys want to see that I have not done previously. But if you guys do have questions, post them down in the comments below. I will respond to them when I get time, because I'm much more busier now. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.